Good evening. My name is Reverend Willie Bodrick II, and I serve as senior pastor in the Historic 12 Baptist Church, and I am the newest board member for the Massachusetts Advocates for Children. It is my immense pleasure to speak about the next recipient on this evening. When I came to Massachusetts almost 10 years ago, it was those elders in our community that nurtured me, that poured into me, that guided me on the path towards addressing the issues that we're facing in this city. One of the biggest issues in our city is education, and ensuring that quality education is given to every child in this Commonwealth is something that has continually been on the issue list for every single mayor and every single superintendent in this state. But the reason we've been able to push forward, despite our painful history, is because there have been advocates, there have been parents, there have been educators, and there have been those who continue to fight to ensure that opportunity and access was available to all of our families, particularly our children. When I came to Boston 10 years ago, the work was very heavy. There were transitions in leadership in the city of Boston. And there were issues that were facing Black and brown communities that had persisted for over generations. And I remember in the meeting room in this church, when I sat with this advocate who let me know all that had been happening for the past 30 years she had worked in the district, and so many of the gaps that they had been trying to close for years. And it was during this time when she said, "Rev, we need some new energy. We need new blood. I'm sure they're tired of hearing me speak." But even to this day, she hasn't stopped speaking. She hasn't stopped working. Her advocacy continued even after retirement. It was in that meeting room some 10 years ago now that we began to do the work of building the Boston Network for Black Student Achievement, working to bring forward these issues that we're facing our Black children, our Black educators, and our Black families. And as the years have gone by, I've learned so much so that I call her my education grandmother, because she's took the time to show me, to guide me, to mentor me, to pour into me, but also allow me to grow and flourish into the advocate that I am today. As a public school graduate myself, I am so thankful for her fierce advocacy, because I know that the children in the city of Boston and even in the Commonwealth have only benefited from the great things that she has done. Whether it is speaking on behalf of our Black teachers and ensuring that there's advocacy for them, whether it is making sure that the infrastructure issues that are facing our city, particularly in our school system, are addressed. Whether it's being at every single school committee meeting, or being at the Opportunity Achievement Gap meetings, or making sure that she's speaking to those who are in power and speaking truth and not holding our tongue, because she recognizes that if she does not speak, some child does not get an opportunity. And it's for that reason we are celebrating her today. The Rise Up for Equity Award is an award that MAC will give annually to Massachusetts advocates whose work in education reflect MAC's commitment to removing the barriers to education and life opportunities for children and youth. This will be the first award given for the Rise Up for Equity Award. And I can think of no other person better than my educational grandmother, Mrs. Barbara E. Fields, to be the recipient of this award. The award reads as such. The 2021 Rise Up Award for Equity Award is presented to Barbara E. Fields in recognition for your tireless commitment to removing the barriers to educational life opportunities for Massachusetts children and youth. Ms. Barbara, it is my esteemed pleasure to give you this award, to you, one who is greatly deserving And I pray that you continue your advocacy from now until you can't go any longer. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. I'm going to try to accept this without crying. Not very good at. I'm real good at talking about our children and the work that needs to be done, but not so good at accepting an award, especially when it comes from an organization such as the Massachusetts Advocates for Children. And that's mainly because I know the work that this organization has done. I know the leadership that it has provided. So to be recognized by the Mass Advocates for Children is more than I ever imagined. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you to board members. I want to thank you to Mass Advocates for Children. And I want to especially thank Reverend Bodrick for the very kind and gracious comments that he made, except for one where he calls me grandmother again. But, and especially to Kevin. When Kevin called me and informed me that Matt wanted to present this award to me, my immediate response was, no. You know, I shouldn't be getting this award. There are other people. He sort of stopped me. And he said to me, you don't tell us, and this might not be the exact words, but he said, you don't tell us who to give our award to. And I was sort of taken aback because it was like, yeah, that's right. I can't tell him who to give the award to. But I must say that I was just so honored that it could not be me that is being recognized, because there are so many people out there who work really hard, day to day, the parents, the educators, members of the community. And so I accept this on behalf of all the other people that are out there working tirelessly each day. And as Reverend Bodrick said, the young people who are coming up, who will take our place and working with us. And I am so proud of the people who are getting engaged now, because some of us, we need some new ideas, as I said to him, and we are just so happy to have him and others working in the vineyards with us. So again, I thank you. I accept this on behalf of all of us who are advocating for the children in the city. Thank you very much.